Welcome to Master 2255 English Phrasal Verbs, complete course with 150 categories for fluency. This course is your ultimate guide to mastering English phrasal verbs in every context. Today, we're focusing on the 86 category, construction and repair, essential phrasal verbs for builders. These verbs are indispensable for discussing building, fixing, and improving structures. Let's dive in. First, let's start with put up. This phrasal verb means to assemble or erect something, such as a structure. For example, they put up a temporary shelter for the event, or the workers are putting up scaffolding around the building. Next is take down. This refers to dismantling or removing something. You might say, the team took down the old billboard, or they're taking down the damaged wall to rebuild it. Fix up means to repair or renovate something. For instance, he fixed up the broken chair in no time, or the crew is fixing up the old house for resale. Tear down describes demolishing or completely removing a structure. You could say, they're tearing down the abandoned factory, or the team tore down the old fence to replace it. Set up refers to arranging or assembling something. For example, the workers set up a workstation for the new project, or they're setting up equipment for the construction site. Build up means to strengthen or develop something, often over time. You might hear, they're building up the foundation to support a taller structure, or the company plans to build up the infrastructure in the area. Patch up describes making quick or temporary repairs. For instance, they patched up the hole in the roof before the rain started, or the worker patched up the crack in the wall as a short-term fix. Put together means to assemble parts into a whole. You could say, the team is putting together a new framework for the project, or he put together the shelves in less than an hour. Breakdown refers to separating something into smaller parts, often for analysis or repair. For example, they broke down the machine to figure out what was wrong, or the contractor is breaking down the steps needed for the renovation. Hammer out describes working out details through effort or discussion. You might say, the team hammered out the final design for the bridge, or they hammered out a solution for the structural issue. Knock down means to demolish or remove a structure. For instance, the crew knocked down the old building to make way for a new one, or he knocked down the partition to create an open workspace. Layout refers to planning or arranging something systematically. You could say they laid out the blueprint for the project, or the architect is laying out the design for the new building. Throw together means to assemble something quickly and without much preparation. For example, they threw together a rough model for the client, or he threw together a temporary solution to keep the project on track. Fix and describe securing something into place. You might hear the plumber fixed in the new pipes, or they fixed in the brackets to support the shelf. Finally, run up means to quickly construct or assemble something, often on short notice. For instance, they ran up a temporary shelter for the workers, or the team ran up a quick prototype for testing. These phrasal verbs are essential for discussing construction and repair tasks. Practice using them to describe projects, renovations, and building activities, and they'll soon become a natural part of your vocabulary. Keep practicing, and I'll see you in the next lesson.